God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen.
I'm afraid the better days that we've seen have done passed us by. Nothing but lies. You can't believe a damn word that they say. They're messing with our lives. News on the TV, nothing but negativity, just poison to the soul. What's right is wrong, what's wrong is right. They challenge God's word with all their might. I can't help but wonder, where's this country gone? Lunatics and politics, about enough to make you sick. It's corruption to the bone. Mr. Washington, D.C., best thing you can do for me is leave me the hell alone. Yeah, I'm just a good old boy, raising hell and making noise, but I'm 80 million strong. Ain't much for backing down, gonna fight to stand my ground. Got an army of my own. Best thing you can do for me, leave me the hell alone. Declaring war on Donald Trump with their bullshit stories that they're making up. They can't stand the fact that he speaks the truth. I don't know what's going on, but I can tell that something's wrong on Pennsylvania Avenue. Crooked ass politicians, might ought to pay attention. This country's tired of you. Hate our guns and our freedom. Piece of shit like you is why we need them. So don't hold your breath, you ain't giving up. Double standard way of law. It's good for them, it's bad for y'all. Change all the rules, make them up as you go. Mr. Washington, D.C., best thing you can do for me is leave me the hell alone. Hey, we're just a good old boys, raising hell and making noise. We're 80 million strong. Ain't much for backing down. We're gonna fight and stand our ground. Got an army of our own. Best thing you can do for me is leave me the hell alone. Me the hell alone. Best thing you can do for you is leave this country alone.
There's too many songs about diamond teeth and gold chains. Too many rappers who still glorify gangs. There's way too many rhymes about codeine and women we'd like to bang. I just wanted to make a song to say thanks. Thank you to the cops who really trying to make the world a better place, risking their lives to keep a man they never even met safe. They ain't trying to kill your kids or lock their father away. They got families who need food on their plates. And thank you to the firefighters. Whenever I hear sirens, I pray. It takes a special kind of man to run toward all the flames. When we see smoke and we need help, the fire can't be contained. They running in while everybody runs away. And thank you to the soldiers fighting for us, flying way overseas. Ain't never met you, but I love you cause you're dying for me. I'm enjoying my freedom and I know freedom ain't free. When the anthem plays, I don't take a knee. And thank you to the truckers, the janitors, and the average people. The ones holding the jobs that will damage your ego. The ones who do the most and in return they get zero. Screw what anyone says, y'all are heroes. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes. Too many songs about Xanax and faces covered with tattoos. And way too many asses on camera with rap dudes. Too much Gucci, Louis, Prada clothing trying to brand you. I just want to make a song to say thank you. Thank you to the paramedics coming at high speed in an ambulance, trying to get someone to breathe at the scene of an accident. Covered in a stranger's blood and trying to bring them back again. Their stress levels always at a maximum. Thank you to the carpenters, mechanics, and the welders and plumbers. Y'all are building all the roofs that we're under. Swinging hammers in the pouring rain, the snow in the summer. I hope you know that I appreciate your struggle. Thank you to the nurses and doctors fighting for everyone's lives. Y'all don't always find a cure, but I believe that you tried. The guilt of seeing someone who you tried to save die, don't let it haunt you. Y'all bought them some time. And thank you to the priests and the pastors and the grocery store clerks. The ones who don't get thanked or paid enough for their work. Probably feel disrespected and I'm sure that it hurts. But let me tell you, y'all are heroes for sure. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes. You don't need a mask and a cape. Don't lose sleep wondering if humanity's safe. Whoa, whoa. And you don't gotta fly to the moon. Don't need x-ray sight to see the hero in you. Whoa, whoa. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes.
What's up, everybody? We got Mayhem rolling into the Alamo. Let me catch up, see if I can scroll up enough. I'm just going to start up at the top. Let's see. Moose Man, Scat Pack, Mayhem. Be careful on the road. Keep it between the mustard and the mayo, sir. Blue Butterfly, Kiss Off. What's up, big sis? Savage Lee at work. I'm scrolling. Miss Jane, afternoon. Miss Teresa, Camo Carl, Wolverines. Miss Bonnie, evening, afternoon. Yeah, we're in there somewhere. Hate this new phone. Takes me 30 minutes to type on. Oh, yeah. Can't do the phone thingamajiggies. GTP, what's up, buddy? That picture isn't going to blank for much longer. What? Lights came in, dig the damn hole. Oh, whatever. 45 minutes out. Roger that, sir. Roger that. Hey, Snooks. Afternoon. I'm glad you went on the panel last night. Yeah. Hey, it's not just life. It's an adventure, right? Happy day to all of you and loving hugs. All right, Snooks. Make it a good day. Yep, some good jam. Good jam. Man, I think I've kind of... Hey, Garrett. What's up? Afternoon. Did I miss it? I didn't miss anybody. Let's see. Did I? No, I didn't miss anybody. This song is why I said the Supreme Court and the government shouldn't be telling us how to live and how to treat our bodies and raise our kids. Well, no, we need to take that control back. What's up, Indy? Thanks for having me on the panel last night. Moose, I scored 20 foot of 3/4 super heavy copper wire. Is there any reason why it won't work? It's battery cable all the way to the back of my truck. What do you mean 3/4 heavy copper? Is it stranded, solid core, solid core? That might help too, although he might have already answered by the time I finish. I'm pulling an Indy right now. I'm scrolling. Sorry, breaking up a damn dog fight. Well, quit picking on the dogs. Kiss off. Well, it depends. Unless you got a backwards sandwich, Mayhem, and then it might be the other way, you know. I don't know. Solomon, afternoon. Miss Cheryl, afternoon. Man, I hope I ain't missing nobody. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. Good afternoon. Hey, Miss Loretta. This is just a bit ready. I should wash this. Off for a swim. Enjoy your afternoon. Right on. GTP. Hey, man, I might get me one of them little 36-inch deep kind of pools and just sit in it eventually. I don't know. We might have to look into that. Can't do the pool. I ain't floating. Tried that one time. That shit does not work out well with the whole spinal shit going on. So, not solid core. Okay, so yeah, it's strand. Well, I mean, a 3/4 inch, that ought to be, holy shit, what is that, like a damn 2 AUG or 3 AUG kind of cable? So you definitely, you got to just have to make sure your connection is actually good and crimped on both ends. That would be my 2 cents. But I'll be back. It's too damn hot today, about 110. Woo, man. You'd be smoking. Get you some floaties, big boy. Hey, G-Mom Merkel, what's up? Afternoon, woman. Well, actually, I mean, I kind of got a built-in God-given floaty right here. It's called a Fat Belly. But the problem is the buoyancy actually doesn't help with the whole spinal cord and the way the little chunks of vertebrae and all line back up afterwards. We went up and got in our little community pool one night because finally said, hey, you know what? That'd be a good deal. She managed to get the kids to all come. Took my chair up there, went up in there. Man, and it was a blast. It wasn't until right there at the end when I went to get out, and as I grabbed that little stainless tube right here and stepped on them steps, and as I started to kind of come up, and then my son had to help me on this side, and then all of a sudden I felt, as soon as it crested my waist, I felt everything kind of settle back in, and oh, son, my legs went numb, shit went south, and it was like, okay, yep, I don't need to be doing that no more. That's why I don't try no inversion shit. If it was just a disc or something, I could see the inversion tables. I got chunks of bone. I have vertebrae that's literally in fragments and shit. So when I walk, it's like little, well, I can't describe it my way. Otherwise it gets take all racial or some shit. But, oh, shut the fuck up. You gotta be shitting me. I swear, I think them people do a puppy mill. 30 minutes out. Roger that, sir. By the way, the missus went to town earlier and got 2 jugs of tea, one unsweet and one sweet. Wasn't sure which one you would prefer. Got the terminals. Okay, there you go, Carl. I would say is, I mean, that's the one problem with that fine strand kind of is you got to make sure then you have a good conductivity between all those strands, so you don't want no corrosion. So, damn, what is that paste? There's a gel, and it's a non-corrosive, non-conductive. No, it's the non-corrosive. And what it'll do is you can put it in there, and it'll keep it from, you know, it'll keep all your little strands laying together in a good connection. Hey, what's up, Mimi? Afternoon, afternoon. Great music. Well, appreciate it. Those are some of I like those songs. There's no set tone on the music I play. It's just in the mood. Right now, we're kind of just. I'm waiting on the storm mayhem to come rolling in. Oh, Bonnie, great idea. Oh, wait, Bonnie had a great idea. Where was Bonnie's great idea? Rescue, get you a galvanized trough. Oh yeah, a little watering trough. Yeah, but I figured I'd go ahead and maybe get something that way when the grandkids come over, then they can jump in it and it won't be jumping on me per se. What's up? Oops. Afternoon. Afternoon. Mayhem is screaming at people. Yep. Get out the way. Get out the way. Twitchy. I don't know. Somehow I just mentally can't bring. I just choose not the B word. I don't know. Just sounds so disrespectful. Just can't do it. Even identifying a canine, I'd rather not. I don't know. Isn't that weird? And I don't know where that came from. Just up and decided one day. It's kind of like I ran that through my head and went, yeah, I guess I probably should try not to do that. It's funny how shit like that happens. Say I'm on a mission, right? Be like the Blues Brother, only instead of a little 4-door car, you're in a truck. I'm on a mission from God. Deploy knife hand. Wham. I don't know. I talked to somebody earlier, and it feels weird. I even told the missus this morning, it feels weird. I said, man, it's just so weird. I said, I don't know. It's never happened before. Like, oh shit, look, this happened. And somebody go, well, hey, I'll come help. Wait, what? I'm hearing things. It's like ghosts are talking or something, It just doesn't. It just doesn't. I don't know. I'm having a hard time getting my head around that. But I'm working on it. Hey, it's just a learning curve. I'll figure it out. I will say, me and the Mrs. Mayhem, we done decided if it starts to rain and we can't do anything, then we're going to go ahead and go to Shrimp Boat Manny's for some boudin and some etouffee. So there's that. Intel pool. Well, hopefully y'all are having a good weekend. I'm awaiting the arrival. Hell, I don't even know what kind of truck it is. I'm just going to look, and when it looks like a sus kind of looking truck, I'm going to point the camera in it. Oh, by the way, Mayhem, if you're listening, um, is that cool? I mean, if I show you coming down the road, or do you? I don't want to dox nobody with a license plate. I mean, I never think of that shit myself, so because I don't give a shit, and people want to go to that much work. Knocky knocky is all I can say. Oh, and by the way, Mayhem, thank you very much on that little video you did, because that little video you did about that whole little car deciding to kiss the DOT bumper of that truck. Uh, at least I thank you for keeping it neutral and I guess as the cool saying goes, keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the slang thing to do. Is it's you're keeping it 100, and because you said you didn't know, and that was I was glad to hear that because yeah, that was I heard the story and I'm like I'd like to I'd like to know some details like do we got some braking marks? What's the distance of the skid marks? What was the time of a impact from the brake line incident? Yeah, there were some little things I'd have liked to have known. So thank you. You kept that nice, and you even addressed that, going, you know what, I don't know. And I thought, man, finally somebody wants to address something in a general way of look at this, my thoughts, and I don't know. And it was like, wow, that's kind of a cool concept. Okay, cool, man. Go Nakey and Bakey. No bueno. No bueno por cacamay. I don't want to scare the wildlife. Is that a rooster? Why is that thing going batshit crazy? Well, if you're talking about the one over the top of the tires right there where my finger's at, yeah, that's a rooster. That's Alamo. And he's kind of batshit crazy. But were there any skid marks from the trailer though, Mayhem? So like when that line busted on that can, if she kept going, then there would have probably been some chirp marks or full drags, depending on what her load was. And I would like to be, I'd be curious to know if there were chirps, like if that was one of those, because like that freaked her out. So she's like in the middle of processing that when the car goes boom, because homeboy was looking on his phone, checking out the Only's fan as he probably was doing 75, 80. But see, now that's my own personal assumption just because, well, I don't know. Four wheelers are dangerous. Well, okay. So if it was the rooster kiss off and you saw him doing some physical movements and you're going crazy, it's because it's things that you would have remembered from your youth. So if you'll just take your medicine, get you a cup of coffee, close your eyes and think back to your youth, right before you got knocked in the head and drug into the cave, that they used to have this physical connection. You know, creatures have that. That's how they repopulate. And homeboy was probably taking care of business. Uh, you just got to reflect back to your youth. You'll remember. That's how you got little Chucky and shit on. So there was moments. You just got to remember those moments. They happened. They were there. What's up, 420? Flame on. Oh, I got the bong on. Carl gets the flame on. So the dude that lives in the tent gets the flame on, and the dude that lives out here, I get the bong on. I could probably do the flame on, and he does the bong on. That way, he maintains the tent, and then I just do the campfire. I don't know. Hey, it's Saturday. Who the hell knows? They were skid marks from the trailer. They were solid. Yeah. So see, she was loaded, or he was loaded. It was loaded. Whoever was driving was loaded. And so see, what's that distance? Because there's the reaction time. Cruising along, bang, what? And it's like, what? And then all of a sudden, the car that's busy looking at OnlyFans or Instagram or some shit is like, ah. Hoorah. Did I miss anybody? Fish sticks. What's up? Hey, see, I'd never know, man. If I missed you, so good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever that works for you on this ball of dirt. By the way, I thought of the coolest little meme, and I guess if I was in the graphics or something, I'd probably make a little shirt and be like the Cluckin Alamo. Even chickens get it. And then have like a hen spitting out an egg, and it's fierce cool like that. But I don't know. That might almost be considered provocative or something, like I'm poking fun, but I guess I am sarcastically. Get it? Flame on. Deploy ignition device. By the way, Mayhem, if you'll tell me when you get in, you turn in off the farm market road, I'll start trying to wind up, and then maybe I can time it right where just about the time you're hitting that curve down there, I'll spin the camera and I can start saying, she'll be coming around the mountains when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. And then all of a sudden you'll come rolling right in. That'd almost be like clippable intro stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? $17. Roger that. Son, yesterday we did a run for propane and kind of get everything started situation. And them linemen are out there getting it, son. You just the whole way for a half hour into town type thing. All we saw was little 2 and 3 truck little herds, and they would branch off, or you'd pass by and there'd be 2 or 3 set up right there already pulling line, and it's just the backbone of America. Hey, what's up, Rabbit? Breaking Eminem. Sorry, Garrett. Afternoon rescue. Y'all is busier than a one-legged man at an asking contest right now. Wire up some 12-volt stuff for the solar. I'll be listening though. Roger that, Rabbit. Why? I'm just waiting for the arrival of Mayhem. Dealt with the Hurricane Barrel. Now I'm going to deal with the Mayhem. A little mayhem. Hey, afternoon, Miss Tammy. And Garrett, I'll tell you, and if you hold it against me, you just hold it against me. It is what it is. But I have no respect for Eminem, and I would not give that dude a penny or any acknowledgement whatsoever. I think he's one of those people that he had a voice and he made a path choice, and it's just called accountability. And he ought to be accountable for the actions that he chose and the attacks that he did and the promotions and backing that he did. Because if you're going to go loud, then you got to stand proud. That whole, oh, well, now that everybody's figured out he's a demented dude and the jab was kind of fucked up, and well, we just won't talk about it no more. I just ain't the one. That ain't for me. So I got nothing for that dude. They're just like a lot of them actors and shit. Got a lot of good movies I used to enjoy watching. Just it ain't the same. Can't do it. I believe in accountability. That's why I hold myself accountable every day with my actions, and I expect to do the same with other people. Sometimes that doesn't get accepted well, but it is what it is. I believe when I was a kid, there was a saying called, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Well, man, some people just have I've come to realize that there's a digital presence and then there's a real life presence. I used to blur that line a lot, and then that's why I'd get so aggravated. Now I don't, because it's a digital thing. I mean, and there's people that just enjoy the jabby, on a digital world. So now I just laugh at it. And that's why a little old goofy, the goof nut, I just laugh. I can't help it if people get jealous of Texas. I'm sorry, it's so sad. We're in bad that where those people are that feel the need to do that because that's what it is their life is so depressing and down that they don't want to see anybody with anything better than that. So they'll bring it down to that level. You can't have more. It's like, have you noticed how people want to have discussion, but all they really are doing is going to tell you how wrong you are. So there's no discussion. Like if you ask a question, well, it's just an insult. You haven't researched. No, I'm asking you to explain something to me. Well, you just need to do that. Why? Why can't you explain it? I mean, there's some things that we have a whole history behind that people say doesn't exist. It's not true. It's fake. It's whatever. But there's never any counter data to back that up. It's just a reference to some kind of video or post or clip and to me it's the same thing that the media did with the whole orange man bad shit. I will say there's somebody who was that, man. I thought that was cool as shit. If it was like the Wall Street Apes or the DC Drano dude or some weird name like that, but they actually did a cool little clip showing all the people in the previous before he ran for president and how they would talk and then laid it over with the stuff that they talk now. And it's like, wow, holy shit, man. Ah, damn, dude. Sometimes she acts like this is fucking Facebook. It's like I get text statuses like I'm doing this now, I'm doing this now, I'm doing this now. It's like I didn't do that with Facebook. I ain't doing that with no damn phone. I'll go open the gate. What's up, Grumpy? Afternoon. Oh, okay. Don't bring me down. Good old ELO, man. Now that was some music. That was some jam. I didn't like every one of their songs. What I really have always respected and liked about them was the size of the band. And back in the day, that was literally a coordination of musical instruments to produce that shit. And that was just that and Jefferson Starship. Pretty badass. I like, oh, somebody's starting to try to mope. Man, so many people have been picking up limbs, which Mayhem will see it as he comes in. There'll be piles of limbs and shit everywhere. Well, you staying calm has now made us have a national holiday. Hey, man, and you know what? See, it's documented. It was video documented, but I even agreed with Neil. That just lets you know that anything is an option. What in Sam Hale? Oh, what a moron. Can y'all hear that? But let me guess. Let me guess. When the fucking mower stops working, it's going to be the mower's fault. It's all that damn mower, man. Shitty brand, shitty blade, shitty this. It won't be, wow, that was pretty stupid. I just mowed through a yard full of shit. Hey, what's up, Michigan? Afternoon. Mrs. Metal. Afternoon. Yeah, Scat Pack got power not yesterday, but that night previous. And see, and I'm just so glad that dude ain't nowhere around me because if one of them chunks hit my house or hit my shit, I believe in two-way streets. Yep, we got electric, man. We got some good guys. We've had over 1,000 guys working at it 24/7. So, and there's been people I just try to ignore them, and I don't around. Well, yeah, well, y'all might have power, but we don't. God damn, dude, you can't do everything at once. You start somewhere and you start working the problem. Just people, man, people. Book girl, what's up, book girl? Hadn't seen you in a minute. Afternoon. Dennis. Afternoon, Dennis. So afternoon, everybody. We'll have the Mayhem storm come rolling in here. Let's see how this works. Well, no, Mrs. Meadow, he's just within minutes away. I'm fixing to rotate this camera to point towards that intersection. Yeehaw, hold on for the ride. So now, you just gonna have to look at me, unfortunately. And whenever I see him coming, I'll flip the camera around. If I say something that offends, maybe you needed to be offended. And by the way, if you lyrics to live by, I reckon that's a good clip. It can be inserted in many things, probably good and bad. And it's so hot enough that sticker just coming right off. I've, let me. Well, are you in my area yet? I know you did the 1988 thing, but have you made that right turn yet? Give us Nikola Tesla Tower Power. Somebody would figure out how to monopolize the metal for the tower or something. In a white Ford, not the Ford. Hey, rescue, please start putting yourself down. You're a fine fella, and we all know. Oh, well, man, I have my flaws. I have my flaws just like everybody else. I try to correct them as I go along. And actually, well, I guess it might be better if I just turn this thing around. And then I'll see him coming through the back of the camera. Otherwise, I'll have to spin it around all over again. Woo! Son, we got to go for a ride. Okay, so let's see. Get the hell on, yo, homie. No, 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 motherfucker. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I will bandana your happy ass. Oh, that sounds like a Ford because that sounds like it's got running problems. Hold on. There we go. Now you kind of get the full road. Hey, what's up, Matt? Good to see you, buddy. Rescue, love you, brother. You are enough, just as you are. True. Some people say it's a little too much, though, Miss Loretta. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Meadow. See, you just got to get out more. Expand your horizon. I need a huge favor from all our prayer warriors. My daughter's cough has developed into pneumonia and progressively getting worse. She's on a high dose of antibiotics, praying she gets better before. Amen, Michigan. Thoughts and prayers, brother. Thoughts and prayers. Oh, and prayers for Devil Dog Prepper. Not D Dog, but Devil Dog Prepper. He had his tumor surgery, and then I think, what was said was I think Shad said a self-induced coma for a couple of days. So he put him in your thoughts and prayers. And no kiss off. I mean, I haven't been on much. Matt needs a wrench. I know. Well, but see, oh, man. Okay, if it starts feedbacking, it's Indy's fault. That's all I'm going to say. So if there's feedback, it's all Indy's fault. Clear? Clear. So if there's feedback, it's all Indy's fault. Clear? Clear. So if there's feedback, it's all Indy's fault. Clear? Clear. So if there's feedback, it's all Indy's fault. Clear? Clear. Oh my God, that was like on some kind of retarded loop or something. That'd drive anybody nuts. See, some things are just not meant to be done on a phone. That's all. Just call and talk to somebody. The texting, yeah, there you go. Hey, a shoot picture. There's the limits. Boundaries. Everything needs boundaries, damn it. Oh, I guess I ought to go open the gate. I'll be right back. And I hope this isn't going to be one of them moments when it gets found on the road dead. Ford. Oh, yeah, you can hear it. That's a Ford. There he is. When you come in, just pull to the right. You can pull right here under the tree. Got the fire going for some jerk chicken kebabs. Oh, look at you, Matt. He'll be coming around the mountain when he comes. Here, I'm about to spin you all around. Woo! Rice got that. That sounded delicious. I think a retarded loop is exactly what the scooter is on now. You mentioned it. Right, Carl? Smallest semi I ever saw. Rudy. Rudy had to go give him the approval.
It was delayed on mine. There, got your hat for you.
Woohoo, look at there. Look at that. To protect and serve, first in, last out. Hell yeah.
That was a long drive.
Was
What's
it?
up, everybody?
What's up, sir?
Hey, how you doing? Let's see what everybody's saying.
Hey, man, that even makes me cool, too. I can keep the tag on it and dangle it down like, yeah.
There we go.
Hey, Ronnie. Afternoon. Well, I just had a big dinner, man. Nice. Customer states. What's
Brothers
up, customer?
got a hug. Oh, okay. All right, Andy. We're
There
gonna
you go.
hug.
Well, here, you know what? I even told Ghost, it's like, well, if you come that far, I get it.
Yes.
Of course, I'm starting to wonder about his motive when you think about it, because does he look like he's dressed for work? That kind of
I
looks
got
like
my work clothes.
ulterior motives.
Yes.
He just came for shrimp boat Manny's.
Yeah,
6 hours for boudin.
yeah, I did. And pink sauce.
Yep.
Yep. If Backwoods was in the chat, he'd be like, Doesn't he look like an undercover agent? That's
Just
why
need-
POTB says I'm his favorite undercover agent.
You want a chair?
Oh yeah.
Right on the other side of her car, there's one of the black chairs.
All right.
I'm kind of a rude host just because. I mean, actually, I can go get it. Matter of fact, if I go get it, you don't even have to carry it.
Yeah, it was delayed on my feed. I was hoping our TV roll in and be like, they TV roll in.
He looks hungry. Well, but he's one of them skinny dudes. He's one of those that the strong gust of wind takes him away. Yeah, check that out. I even got a little axe on the flag. What?
I didn't want to be too offensive because I know this is the Astros area, but so I took off the hat.
And by the way, that's totally your option, you know. So
Huh?
if you want to keep it with you, you can too. Whatever. That's totally your.
Oh, I'm not even in the
Rudy,
shot.
get down.
That's all right.
That's pretty dang rude.
That's all right.
Not everybody is your massagist. A masseuse.
I will be. I love dogs.
Oh well,
Hi.
that's
You
it,
gonna be
man.
my buddy?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
He's all about that loving.
Oh, yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Rudy. Oh, God, you sneezed in my face.
Yeah.
Sneezed right in my face.
Give him a sandwich.
Sneezing in my face.
He's just one of them skinny dudes. That's all.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you look like you were hungry because you're so skinny. Love watching your show, Rescue. Makes me miss my Texas family at home. Right on, customer. The great Republic state of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Put sand in his boots to help him stand if the wind blows a little bit. Shit, no, then he might pull a Biden and trip over a sandbag or something.
Nice.
I'll just anchor some cable down on him.
Yep.
I think the missus
Yep.
just came out.
Hi.
But I appreciate you, customer.
He figured it out. I didn't come to help clean up. I came for boudin balls and pink sauce.
You want me to get you a chair, Mama? You want me to get you a chair?
I'm just gonna be out for a minute. I just finished vacuuming and stuff. How are you?
I'm good.
Good seeing you again.
Good seeing you.
I see Rudy kind of got
Yeah.
all over you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's all right. I'm used to dog hair. When I sweep up my truck, I can make a new dog.
Yeah.
Yep.
He said so bad he's got allergies. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, I like your ride.
Well, thank you.
Very nice.
Would you believe that's a 2015?
Really?
Kiss off those hugs. Jane says hi. Which everybody will just start saying hi, I'm sure.
Yeah. You see the hat?
Yeah.
I like it. There you go. I like it.
And look, I'm exceptionally cool because I even keep the tag on it.
I like the way it looks. Like it, yeah.
Weathered.
Yeah.
Now the only thing is, see, I'm still not full status. I'm almost in just
Uh.
VP status because it doesn't have the gold sticker right here under the brow. then I'm top shit right there.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is. You got to have the gold little whatever that sticker is right here, and that's the banging shit right there.
Right.
Right now, I'm just VP in it, I guess, because I just have the banging.
Much love.
Can all three of you get in that picture for me? Uh-oh, Kiss Off.
Kiss Off wants to take
You want to
like
move
a
around
screenshot.
right here so Kiss Off can get a picture with all three of us in it?
No.
So there you go. Now you got a picture with all three. It's the Mayhem Store 2024.
Oh, that is hot out here. Y'all staying out here?
It's going to be hard to fucking pick up wood from inside the house.
You're right.
It started sprinkling.
Yeah, he said it was
Yeah.
supposed to rain today, and I thought, oh.
Yeah, I put in the chat. I was like, what the hell? Rescue? I didn't order any of this thing.
We didn't
Mrs.
even.
Metal said, much love to rescue your better half.
Guess I got it.
Oh, hell, look, got it. Bonnie got it.
Got it. Which one did you guys get, though? It depends on which one. Did they get the one with me with my finger in my nose?
Well, that one too, because it's actually video, so they just go and stop it there and go clip, clip, clip.
Oh, perfect.
Indy says got it too.
Hey, do I need to take the chickens for water?
If you want to, Mama.
Right.
I haven't been over. Which the little peanut butter and jelly right here ought to be fine, because hell, they hardly go through it, and I just filled it up yesterday. The other one, I bet they still got some because I did it yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Indy got it too. Everybody got it. Got it.
So was the traffic kind of light, or was it?
It was light, but once I got on 59, it was like it was terrible. Like nobody knew what the gas pedal was. You know, the speed limit was 70, and they're all going like 60, and I'm like, get out of my way. That's why I was like, does somebody have a microphone in my truck?
No, dude, that just went to 70 within like the last 6-7 years. So that's the problem. It's just the older bunch still ain't adapted.
Yeah.
Plus the storm thing, I think, believe it or not, people around here is conserving gas. So you just, because, I know that's how I was raised.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you keep it, like if you had a standard, you keep it under the 2,000 RPM, then you're going to get your best gas mileage. Mama's hollering for you. Get over there. Go on, get over there. She's hollering for you. You get to stepping, homie.
It's like, but I want to hang.
Oh, she's trying to hook him up with water.
Oh, okay.
Much love to y'all. Gotta fly. House to clean. Make it a great day. Right on, Mrs. Metal. Make it a great day.
Hi, Blue.
We're going to get something done, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Have no idea.
Hi.
What's up, Yankee? Afternoon.
Yankee.
Can't wait to get back over that way. Hope to meet y'all. Yeah, you just let me know when you kind of get around or think you're going to be around this area, Miss Bonnie, and we'll figure something out. If you actually come through Livingston, maybe we can meet up actually at Shrimp Manny's.
Yeah, that's the place to go.
Some A2 Face, some boudin balls, a little bit of pink sauce.
Yeah, definitely that pink sauce. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Yep,
it's addictive.
It is.
Hell, it's money is the only thing that probably keeps me in check, because like whenever working and stuff, oh no, man, we were always get them damn styrofoam things full of boudin balls.
Yeah.
I used to have a friend over in Conroe that would actually, his parents would get him to come over. Are you going to go see Brian today? You ought to go visit with Brian, because they would encourage him, because every time he came, it'd be like, and swing by down there and pick some up.
What is pink sauce?
You want a cold water or some tea?
Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you. Right now.
I got a water, Mama. Thank you.
Hello. Did you get your water? Yes. You got your water, Rudy?
Rudy the Riri.
Yay.
You're such a Riri.
I'm not leaning in for you to give me kisses. I'm trying to read the chat.
What is pink sauce? It's,
I don't know what you.
I'm not sure. I'm assuming it has mayo in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
maybe ketchup. I don't know.
Might have some tomato paste or tomato sauce or ketchup style. It's got seasoning with it, and it's a pink sauce. It's kind of like It's like squirting mustard or mayo out of a squirt bottle. It's like that, only it's pink. So
Yeah.
we just call it pink sauce. I really, I don't know. It's a coon ass dish because it's the Cajun, and that's why it's usually a dipping stuff. Kind of like how tartar sauce goes with fish. People that do fish and they'll be like, "Oh, tartar sauce."
Yeah.
Well, coon ass food, you take boudin and etouffee, and you got pink sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really. Matter of fact, where's KP Heathen when you need him? Damn it! Or where's Craig the Hunter?
Yeah. I haven't seen Craig in a while.
And what's it's specified podcast? I
Yeah.
think they live over there. Yeah. Sounds soyish. No, it's a creamy.
No.
It's a creamy, and you can tell it's mayo based. It might even have some tartar sauce in it too, but it's got that creamy.
Yeah, it's creamy and sweet. Real sweet. Real good. Not too sweet.
I make that sauce all the time, Risky. Oh, there you go, Rabbit. Well, then he knows what's in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could get a little bottle of it, and I'm sure it'll have the ingredients on it. So,
Creek
Creek Squad.
Squad.
He lives over in Louisiana. Man, I miss old John. For those that remember John, he passed. That 6-letter word.
Mm-hmm.
Recipe. I don't have no recipe. Oops.
No.
I'll try to get one though. We go eat there this evening or tomorrow, and I'll get a jug of that just so I can then show the ingredients. I could ask Dale for the recipe, but that might be a trademark kind of thing. Yeah, you know what? If I can ever get on my feet, Indy, and I can get some of the stuff sent out that I would like to send out, maybe I can actually incorporate a little jug of that, and you can try it out.
Mm-hmm. Mayo, ketchup,
Worcestershire sauce and a bit of sugar
seasoning, and
to
a
taste.
little pickled relish.
I don't know if they would use ketchup though,
No.
because I mean they're kind of like it's like they go through great measures when it comes to Cajun food. I'll say that, buddy. They go through great measures to make sure there's a variety of ingredients in almost everything they make. Hey, you want a bowl of rice? Sure. And somehow that bowl of rice is going to incorporate probably like 10 or 12 ingredients somehow. I don't know how they do it, but they seem to pluck and cut and crush and do all kinds of shit to make.
Right.
I think it's probably tomato paste and probably some mayo with some tartar, and it could have some sugar. Hell, for all I know, it could even have some honey in the damn stuff because it is a good creamy little sauce. Lived in New Iberia.
That makes it.
Well, were you one of them little aspirin junkies over there? I remember those back in the day, Rabbit. Mm-hmm. Just when were you over in New Iberia? I used to have a step-brother-in-law work for Asplin, and that's where they were out of, is New Iberia.
Hmm. I'm gonna change my shirt and my shoes.
Roger, that's her. Just had a crawfish boil last couple weekends. All the seasonings came with boudin balls and gator as well. Oh, look at you. It wasn't a Cisco corporate boudin, was it? Did they get it sent in from a Louisiana place? Smell the Louisiana hot sauce all day. Yep. Could use tartar sauce as well. Sub for mayo. Yeah. Company, I hope to see y'all tonight. It's set. Well, I doubt it, Miss Bonnie. Because I don't know what we'll be doing or how late we're working, or if we're going to light a fire. We might even light a fire. But if I can, we'll be there.
Hangs up my new combat boots, my older combat boots.
There you go. Put the wear and tear on the ones that are already worn.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah.
Yep.
You're
Overnighted
like my
from
dogs,
south.
like to get all up in my face.
Hell yes, Scat Pat.
Yeah. Don't smell those shoes, you might die. You might die.
Thanks, Indy. There are so many different ways to make that sauce, but it's a good sauce for dipping fish and taters in for sure. Yep. Man, I love breaking open boudin balls, which is the boudin with cornmeal crust that's then fried. But you bust them open and then just scoop up some red pink sauce and
Yeah.
hell, I might even splurge when we go and get 4 boudin balls and some etouffee. Dig 2 holes. Well, actually, just so you understand, there'll be when I go to digging holes, I only need to dig 1 hole because there's already 2 holes. I just have to get the concreted poles out of the ground, and then I'm going to dig a 3rd hole so I can put the Cluckin Alamo flag up. And then one day I'm going to get a Cluckin Alamo flag with that with my little logo, the Maltese cross thing.
Yeah.
But I got one right now that Kiss Off had made for me, and it's got a rooster head and stuff. It's got the Cluckin Alamo on it. It's got a black background and got the flag. Looks cool. It's cool. Well, I didn't get chastised for the no water or anything, so I guess they were all right. Them fuckers over there get me in trouble all the time. Oh man, they got crazy. I had it down pat. Every couple of days go check the water, cool, and then they just went into batshit mode, and it's like they almost sensed like, hey, you know what? If we just knock this water out throughout the night, the evening, and tomorrow morning when she comes in, she's gonna check, and then she's gonna get pissed off at him. I used to get these little mails, and I go, you can stop with the hate images, okay? I get it. Because I would be sitting in there, and then she would come home, and all of a sudden I'd get this image of the empty water thing. And I'm like, so is this like a shame pick or something? I can't help it so now it sits on the ground so they can't bang it around.
Apply the bubble wrap.
Apply the bubble wrap. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I'm so sorry. I've been missed.
You missed some stuff.
Oh, apparently so, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and she sent me the pictures, copies of the pictures that she took.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's me picking my nose.
Yep. But I think she got the one with the peace sign too.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. Oh, wait, that was the missus. Oh, got one with your thumb up, and then got one with us doing the peace sign.
Right.
And then got the one with me and the missus in the peace sign and you in the nose pick. So got a variety.
Variety. Yeah. Mayhem always has to be a little different.
Oh, wow. Monique sent me a picture. I wish I could show y'all, but she's not here for me to ask, and I'm not going to put it on the internet. But she just finished the grouting of her tile.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Oh, man, that is just fabulous. That whole granite countertop, that way that cut inlay does, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
And if she was in chat, I'd ask and she would probably say, okay, I'm just not going to make that decision.
Well, you know what happens when you assume.
Well, actually, I don't always agree with that. I got to say, because sometimes when I assume, there's no you and me part, I'm just the ass, and that's just that. It's like,
Yeah, I think we need to change uh that phrase up a little bit, maybe. You know, make an ass out of you about me or something like that.
and I think we need to adapt an ass of either you or me.
Yeah, yeah. Ass easy you or me. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, and we could even get away with that because you can insert an E and just make it silent. So then you could have the ASSE, UME.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no, Moose Man. I was not near Paris, Texas, coming down.
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
That was off
That's,
the beaten path.
yeah, that was west of where I needed to be. But yeah, I do go through Paris, Texas, quite a bit.
Does that
There's
bother
a
you?
no, nope, not at all. But like I stop at the Loves that's there.
You stop at the one in Livingston? I mean, in Lufkin?
Yeah. That if I'm down south this way, yeah. Yeah. I stop at all of them that I
That
can.
one's kind of a popular one because of the connection over into Louisiana or
Mhm.
going up north or shooting on over west or south. So it's kind of a little hub.
Oh, okay. 35 minutes north of Paris. Okay. On the 271. I've probably been past your place and didn't even know it, Moose Man.
Oh, okay. Well, she's watching. Yeah, I just got that rabbit. She's watching, and she would say hello to everyone, but she's tired. So she's just listening. And
Yeah, go Rangers.
so those that know will be able to see the big difference. And if you don't, just understand that this has all been redone. Cabinets, counters, sink, everything has been redone. The backsplash wall, she just got through doing the grouting of the wall. And this won't fully do it justice, but I'm going to give it hell.
It looks like it's pretty good on there.
So that's what it looks like. She just finished that grouting in the back.
Oh, okay.
That
All
is
right, Moose
beautiful.
Man. Yeah, actually, I want to say it was, yeah, it was Monday. I was through that section. Now you tell me. Yeah, because I had to go from my house to Denton, and that's the way I took. I went through Paris and I went 271, 70. Now you tell me. Next time I know. But I don't know. I don't know if you would want me to call you at like 2 o'clock in the morning and be like, "Hey, I'm coming through."
It's Moose Man. Moose Man's actually still up at 2 o'clock in the morning. He doesn't actually go. He's one of those. He doesn't go lay down until like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Well, now I know. All right.
I personally think it's because he goes and he sleeps from like 6 to 9, 6 to 10. He gets that grandpa nap in, and then he comes out like, oh, I'm full of piss and vinegar all night long. That's what's up. See, he's up at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Hell, he used to hang out in my channel when I would do it all night long. He'd be there all damn night.
Yeah. Well, that's one reason. Like, I love driving at night, but I hate driving at night
Oh, I love it.
because I fill myself full of caffeine. Like, I do a bunch of coffee, I'll do Red Bull and all that, and I'm like, I get tired. I'm like, I need to pull over and go to sleep. As soon as I stop, it's like that caffeine hit me, and I'm like, why am I wide awake?
Oh, well, I drink coffee to go to sleep. But damn, well, I took a demotion. I just couldn't. I demoted myself. I took the tag off.
Yeah, yeah, I saw
I
that.
like driving at night because you can see.
Yeah,
Then it's like, okay, matter of fact, so you saw how that 2665 part is.
yeah,
Well, from the other end, it's like more rural because that's not like no highway down that way.
right.
That's just another farm market road. Well, after my bike wreck, um, I I died, life flighted, all that. I'm in the hospital. Well, the lady that she worked with, her husband went because he was a fellow bike owner, so he knew how I feel about my bike. Well, he went and actually got it from the record yard
Mhm.
and brought it home and actually put it in the shed and everything. Well, I got out, got better, got my bike fixed and stuff and repaired, or at least it took several trips. So that was a fucked up ordeal. Texan Harley and Conroe sucks ass. I would not do any work. I wouldn't do shit with them. They suck ass. Anyway, and the same dude owns them, wasn't in the Woodlands, so fuck him too. We were coming off of that farm market road down here out of like the Rye area. We were coming because I had gone to visit him and say, hey man, thanks, I appreciate that. Good to meet you. And we started to hang out and ride together. But as we were coming back, they had taken my whole harness from my rear end, and all they did was put 3M double sided on top of the old 3M double sided on top of the little harness bracket.
Yeah.
And they stuck it on the new fender. Well, that shit didn't hold.
Right.
And as we hung a left and coming up here, all of a sudden, everything just went off. It was still running, but everything just went off.
Wow.
Every gauge, light, everything. And son, she sucked down on me so hard back there, it's made me suck wind. I was like, what the hell? Let go. And she goes, oh my God. And I go, hell no, it's cool if it's dark. It's only when we start to see lights coming we need to worry.
Right.
She's like, well, oh my God, can't see. I said, yeah, I can actually see just fine. I'm adjusting.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, that was a nerve-wracking ride. See, them three are acting like bitches. You can hear them over there. Damn, I said the B word on the internet. I'm sorry. I apologize. I really try not to say that word. I guess I got caught up in that, just hanging and chilling, reflecting. I really try to avoid that word. Look through a welder's lens. That's about how well I see at night to drive. Fair warning.
Oh, wow.
Driving it, boy, I really roll down the windows and blare the radio. Well, yeah, that's me savagely. Although I will say there were times when I used to do flatbedding, and you get on over there in that whole little New Mexico, Arizona stretch, and you just, you kind of turn sideways, and you put the movie on the TV, and you got cruise, and you're kind of like, yep, it's pitch black. Ain't nobody there. Oh, yeah, check him out. Oh, yeah, shoot that mo. Yeah, get him. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. And you just kind of, I don't know how many movies I've watched. Statute of Limitations is way over, so I don't care. But, yeah. Matter of fact, the first time no, it wasn't the first time. I'd been actually doing that, but we had just gotten, it was like the singular phones and shit. And, well, she decided to call me. And as she called me, she said, what you doing? And I said, watching a movie. She said, oh, did you pull over further? I said, oh, no. I said, I got to be at that place in California in the morning, so I'm driving on. She goes, I thought you said you was watching a movie. I am. And when I told her what I was doing, she was like, oh, my God, what are you doing? Are you effing crazy? What the hell? What about the road? Almost 40 years of welding kind of fucked up my night vision. I guess mine, technically, according to charts, yeah. It's like I tell a doctor, man, I've learned to adapt. And to be honest, if I'm honest about it, it's like there's signs I can't read the sign, but I recognize the shape. Right.
Yeah.
But if I actually had to go, oh no, I know exactly what that says, then it'd be like, no, it's kind of blurry.
Yeah.
But I recognize the shape, so I already can fill in the words. It's kind of like reading that whole upside down shit,
Yeah,
you just
yeah, I could do that. I could read upside down.
Now the missus doesn't like night driving.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck that shit, man. I don't like that. I don't want to drive at night if I don't have to.
I don't like driving, or I like driving at night, but I don't like backing into a dock at night when it's raining.
Oh yeah.
I look like I'm a rookie when trying to back in. I'm like, I can't see the damn thing.
Well, that's just it, man. The right conditions, and hell, all of a sudden that's blind.
Yeah,
that's kind of nerve wracking.
Or when it's really cloudy and everything is gray around you. That's why they tell you to put on your lights when you're driving down the road, because if you have a gray car or a white car, we don't see you there.
Oh no, you blend into the road.
Yeah,
mist.
You blend in. And I'll look and I'll be like, "Oh, I don't see anything over there." Next thing I know, I have somebody riding on the shoulder, flipping me off.
Huh. That's weird. Brother said when it rains at night, everything turns blue for me.
Huh?
That's pretty wild. Hadn't heard that. The missus doesn't like night because then it's not so much the night as it is the other people's headlights. And man, those blue lights, oh,
Oh,
she
yeah.
really can't. She despises those
Yeah.
because she just is like, and I'm like, you're not supposed to look at them. But see, that's her problem. I guarantee you. But
Mhm.
nobody wants to own up to some of them little habits. But
Right.
it's that deer in the headlight. You get drawn to them lights. You're not
Right.
supposed to look at the damn
Yeah.
lights. When the car coming, look at the road.
Right.
Focus on the road and let them go by. But people just naturally are like, oh, that car. And it's like, it's kind of like looking at the sun. Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, I see spots. Well, yeah.
Yeah. I've gotten into the habit that when there's a oncoming car, I'll look at the Mayo line with my eyes. I'll just kind of look over at it, and as long as I'm not getting away from it or getting too close to it, I'm straight. And then once that car passes me, I look straight ahead again.
Holy crap. So it says, anyway, once I made my cut, his leg flopped over and laid flat with the road. He turned white, passed out, and never regained consciousness
Ooh.
until he was in the hospital.
Oh,
Man, the only last thing I remember seeing was the school zone sign blinking, and there was a Sonic on my left, and then next thing I know, I was cracking one eye open, and there was a big white room, and then all of a sudden I'm looking at the missus, and I'm like, "What happened?" She goes, "Oh, it was bad,"
mm,
and I was like, "How bad?" She goes, "Oh, it was bad," and I'm like, "Where's my bike?" She goes, "It was bad." And then she showed me a picture of my bike, and she said I started to cry out of the one eye. My
mhm.
dad had drove down from Tennessee because I wasn't supposed to
Right.
be here.
Yeah.
That's when I just laughed and went, "Oh, when you figure out it ain't up to you."
Hmm.
I do wear amber glasses at night if I need to be out driving, but I don't make it a habit.
No, Monte,
Hey,
it's somebody else.
what's up, Monty? Grumpy says Marvel's new hero, Captain Central America. His powers are drywall painting and landscape. Damn, Grumpy. Oh, that's just too damn funny. Driver's ed taught us a lot.
You know what he forgot to mention though? Grumpy did. What is his weakness? Because every superhero has a weakness. Is it INS?
That's his kryptonite.
That's his kryptonite.
Oh, and then Kiss Off sent that one. She took.
All right. Monty wears rose-colored glasses.
Hey, Ronan.
Ronan.
I had CPR to bring me back after drinking my ass to death.
Ooh. Yeah, never known anybody to really do that. Take the phone, place it on the dash, screen up, taken away from you, then it hangs up.
Yeah, hell, I didn't notice it until just a while ago. But them poor people over there, that old man over there, he been there ever since we've been here.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that tree right over in the back door, that back porch of his.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's that top that I was showing.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to be very careful over there and just kind of go in and out and listen
Yep.
for anything.
Grab a branch and go. Woo!
Yeah, because that's kind of like the ultimate widowmaker. And then there's
Yep.
some little ones over
Yeah.
here.
Oh,
And
dang.
there's actually still one up there. That one bent over, it looks like.
Sucks that it sucks that it's not on the side of the power line because you can get the power company to come out.
Oh, no, that just goes to right on the other
Yeah.
side. It's a security light.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, that's the power line.
Oh, okay. That's it there. Don't listen to me, folks. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I did 2 years of trading and a small fortune. Got to purge that stuff out. Save your liver.
Yeah.
It's like anything else done in gluttony.
Mm-hmm.
Man, by the way, there's a Joe Rogan did one of his little shows, and he did it talking to that North Korea chick. I don't know how many people are familiar with her. I can't say her name. Her last name is Parks. She's a little bitty old North Korea chick that escaped North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, man, you go listen to her take, and then I don't know. I wish I want to make. I think I might even try to make my first little video by trying to clip that, because I think that was a hell of a good message.
Mm-hmm.
Because she talks about, matter of fact, she when she finally got over here, she went to oh shit, man, I just went blank on the university. I don't know if that was like Princeton or what, but Columbia. I think she
Mm-hmm.
went to Columbia. But anyway, she ended up catching some flack for one of the teachers because of like the oppression. And that was because, they're teaching all that, how everybody's oppressed and all that, and the tyrannical rule. And she corrected him going, no, if if you even think you know what oppression is, then you're not even oppressed.
Mm-hmm.
Because she described her life over there, and it was just little things that Joe Rogan would ask her, like, well, okay, when you finally got out, because she talks about how over there it's all state sponsored food, and they pretty much take everything, and then you actually forage flowers and shit like that, and you can't trade. If you trade, that's illegal. Her dad was actually locked up for trading metals for food. Kind of sounds some like some of the conversations you heard in some channels, and that was real oppression. And she talks about, he asked her about her first meal, that she got when she got to Mongolia, or it was China. And she said that oh man, she was eating and then she got nauseated. Her stomach didn't know how to handle the spices and the flavoring because they were on such a limited thing, and she didn't understand. She even talked about how when she went in South Korea to try to get an education and educate, they literally had to teach her like a little kid because she didn't know about an elevator, the escalator, what's a movie, what's a TV. And they would show her a phone and shit, what is that? And just when you look at the actual, that's people that do not have and that don't even know that shit exists. Matter of fact, she even talked about, they didn't even have pictures of Americans. They had a poster of what an American would look like with the green eyes or blue eyes and the blonde hair and just a stature, just so you could identify the enemy, because that was the enemy, was America. Everybody wanted to come into North Korea. So, we talk about propaganda and we talk about and yeah, they do it, but man, the freedoms that we still have are just beyond measure compared to people that really, oh no, that's the brainwashed propaganda shit, dude. They don't know of another option. Hell, they have to save their poop and lock it up because people will come steal their shit, because every month there's a quota every year. What'd she tell Rogan? It was either like 1 ton or 2 tons of poo shit is what and then, you can kind of, oh, well, shit. But then she even kind of goes, but when you don't eat much, you don't shit much. So that becomes a rarity, and you get punished if you don't meet that quota. So people literally save and they'll look for it. There are no more dogs. He's had all the dogs rounded up and killed. I mean, that's, you want to talk about oppression. And I just was like, wow, man, that just I get it. People in the cities and they're like, yeah, look at this. But man, you can still change stuff. And maybe that's why I get so defensive with it's all over, just what it is. It's like, no, that's what happens when you throw in the towel. You end up like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Rank 2000. What's up, bud?
Hey.
Little Aussie from down under. How are you, young man? Man, are you still down there at the corner? Because I was close. I hadn't quite made it there yet, but I'll find them cigarettes yet. Hoop thing is for fertilizer. Oh yeah, but see and it's for the farming, but they don't get any of the stuff that they farm.
Mm-hmm.
They literally don't know a life other than to get up and go do that work. And it's easy from the outside with all the options to go, well, they oughta, they oughta, they oughta. They don't even know those options exist. You can't miss McDonald's if you never even knew McDonald's existed.
Right.
You can't miss going to a movie if you didn't even know movies were a thing.
Right.
Hell, matter of fact, when he asked her something about what was the first thing or something like that you did that was really like had a had an impact on her. She said putting on jeans.
Huh. Right.
Because you couldn't wear jeans over there. They told you what to wear. I will say Rogan made one reference, and I was sitting there and I'm going, no. I didn't agree with. He referenced it with people going to prison, getting institutionalized, coming out, seeing how the world that they had changed, and then they want to go back in. To me, no, there's no correlation because you're institutionalized because you're a fucking criminal and you prefer that way of life.
Right.
That's just all that is. Where being in a country and then seeing options and then wanting that farther. Hell, she had to go across, I forgot the desert, to go from China to Mongolia, I think she said. She was pimped out. She agreed to be a guy's mistress. And because he promised to get her family out. So she was his mistress for 3 years. And the only reason she wasn't still his mistress was he apparently had a gambling problem and he went broke. And he got so broke he couldn't afford to take care of her. So he said, I can't afford to take care of you, so I'm just going to let you go. See, you hear those stories. That, to me, puts things in perspective. So it's easy to kind of go, man, these motherfuckers said the bitches are doing this and they're doing this, but they ain't doing that.
Yeah. And then you got those people that are like, oh, well, we could implement communism here. It'll work. It just didn't work in other countries. No, it just doesn't work.
Oh, waiting on the Trump rally. Apparently, Rank's waiting on to watch the Trump rally. I think he's having some rally up in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
All right, lunch break's over. Got to get my sweet ass back to work. All righty, Savage. Well, make it a good day. Keep your head on a swivel. If you get out to the store, pick up something extra. It ain't going to be cheaper tomorrow. What has it been live for an hour and a half? 29 people. Yeah, I was trying to limit myself this morning. I told the missus, I said, look, I'm not going to try to do too much. So I got a little reserve tank when he gets here. Because everything is I have to plan things out, and then there's a reserve tank. So it's like some days when it's too muddy, I can't bring my chair out. So I know I'm going to have to walk out here to check on them. Yeah, then that's pretty much the only thing that gets done for the day.
Right, I hear that. The whole 3 generations guilty for what someone does. They throw grandkids in prison for done before they were even born.
Yeah. Actually, I think she said I don't know. I'll listen to it again. And anybody else wants to listen, they'll comment on this or something. But I think she told Rogan it might be 8 generations. And they wipe your bloodline out.
Yeah.
And because they want you eradicated. And you'll have cousins that didn't even know they were related to you. And because there's different types of North Koreans. So there's like the true North Koreans, I guess, and then there's Chinese North Koreans. And that's had to do some kind, I don't know, she talks about it, but yeah, I was just that whole way of life, and then you realize what it really is like to lose all your freedoms. Rescue asked Mayhem, is that his truck or is it a rental because it's nice?
No, it's mine.
So wait a minute, what are you trying to say there, Garrett? Are
Yeah.
you trying to say that Mayhem can't have a nice truck? He had to rent it if it was nice?
Yeah, I rented it just for this.
Oh, there you go, Rabbit. That's her name. Yeomi or something like that. Yeah, I never can. I know I can't say it, but I just knew it was part. Yeah, and she actually makes a cool little joke, kind of like talks about her poor son, how he's screwed because she's on his birth certificate. She's North Korean, and her husband is white, I think. So there's a I don't know. She makes a joke. It was kind of funny. She takes it in stride for somebody that ain't as big as a minute. Oh, she talks about how seeing dead people. You know how you hear people talk about in the inner cities and all the gangbangers. Everybody, oh, I see dead bodies, man. I see they popping caps, they busting asses all the time. I see dead bodies all the time. No, I'm sorry. You ought to listen to what that lady talks about over there. They're so accustomed to death. The rats will eat on the bodies that are laying there, and there'll be kids chasing the rats to then eat the rats.
Right. Yeah.
And she said because people will just die. You just die. You know, you might die because you go out there and you bust a hole in the ice to try to catch a fish or something, and you fall in and you're gone. Nobody looks for anybody because they just expect people just die. Wow. So if you're not, all of a sudden they look around and no, I don't know. Nobody gives a shit where Mayhem went. Oh well. If they see you, they see you, and if they don't, oh well. And that's how just totally zeroed out on death they are. And it's like, man, what a way of life,
yeah,
dude.
Indy shared the link to that, the Joe Rogan.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, she does a great interview with Jordan Peterson. She talked about doing some other ones. As a matter of fact, she apparently was around some group and said how she was going to be going down to Texas for some. And they said, why are you going to Texas? That's like a Trump state. And she said, then I knew then, because it's like, you know, just hating for no reason, the stuff that people have.
Butler, PA crowd for the rally. Okay, so it's in Butler,
PA.
Yeah.
The dead bodies don't exist because the state says so. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, you're told what to acknowledge. That's why, you know, I get it. We can do the whole oppressed here. That's only if we let them.
Yeah.
That over there, man, I'm sorry. You're told when to get up, when to go to sleep, what to eat, when to shit, what to do with that shit, what to wear, the hair, a certain hairstyle. All of that is totally dictated. And it's to the point to where they don't know any other option. She talked about that too, I think, was something about the hair.
Yeah.
And I just, man, it was very a wild interview when you listen to her with Joe, because, you know, Joe has that weird kind of just down to earth kind of just like ask the weird question, you know, like, what did you try riding a bicycle, you know, in South Korea, you know, just weird shit.
Yeah.
And then to hear her just honest answers about the intake. It's like the eating. Oh, she thinks carbonated water, people that drink sparkled water are so silly. And then she even told Joe how it hurts. And he goes, really? And she goes, yeah, it just hurts. Well, see, her throat's never tasted that. She didn't know what that was like.
Yeah.
She sips on a Coke, she says, every now and then.
Yeah.
And so then it's the weird things that you lose connect with because we're just so accustomed to it. And I will say, Rogan pointed out that I think we're like 47 or 46% of the population in America is obese.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Cherokee, what's up? Afternoon.
What's up? Cherokee.
Yep, Texas is its own country. Pretty much. We're trying to hold it down. I don't know if anybody saw that post I did on my little community page, but we got an issue. Apparently, Biden trying to fuck Texas out of emergency declaration stuff. Apparently, Biden issued the emergency declaration, but then it expired the day it got issued.
Yeah.
And then he didn't. They went from 100-something counties down to like 60.
Wow.
I don't know, man. I don't ask, for no help. It's just like there's people around here that are steadily. When's FEMA? What about FEMA? I don't know, man. I get it. Do you boo? It's like FEMA, man. I don't know. I bitch about the government.
All right.
I'm not happy with the government. Why am I going to participate and play ball with them?
All right.
I'm just asking for more shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I look at it. It's I get it. People go, well, you ought to do it. But that's like climbing deeper into bed with them.
Right. Yeah. And it sucks. Like with my search and rescue organization.
Hey, covered by CQ. What's up across the pond?
We got FEMA certified. I didn't like doing it for the NIMS system, the emergency management.
Oh yeah.
System. We had to learn how to, when we go to a scene like the tornadoes that happened in northwest Arkansas. I didn't see FEMA anywhere. Well, I did. I take that back. I didn't see FEMA anywhere in any of the small towns that were really, 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 really affected. They showed up to the Little Rock though. Like you think they needed to show up at Little Rock to help people? It's one of those. It's like, why didn't you show up to Little Rock? Little Rock's got pretty much all the money and
that's why
whatnot, and those little towns up there like Wynne, Arkansas, and Balk Knob, and
hey, Kelly, Rambo.
They all need they need FEMA support, not Little Rock.
What did Grumpy say? Grumpy said, Texas. Is that a country in Oklahoma or New Mexico? No, that's that 8th largest economy in the world chunk of land that has their own gold bullion depository and that big resource hub of natural gas and oil and ports, but hey, it's just the little things. It's just the little things.
Yeah, you got spiders.
Rescue, if Korea went by a bloodline, he, young Kim, who live in America, would be the king. So if Korea went by a bloodline, young Kim would live in America, and then he would be the king. I don't, Mino Sabe. Because hey, Rescue, how does the last storm compare to Rita? Oh, man. Now this last one, this one, this wasn't bad. People, don't get me wrong, totally controversial opinion, I'm sure. But no, to me, this one wasn't bad. We've had way worse.
I missed that. What, the hurricane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Customer was asking me how this was compared to Rita. And I'll be honest, I'm not specifically identifying Rita because I pretty much can't keep track of all the names because, well, I live in Southeast Texas, so we always have hurricanes.
Yeah.
And so I've lost count, and I don't even remember. I'm just highlighted names sometimes, like Ida, or what was it, Alicia, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We've had the alphabet. Yeah, I think that was the one that might have ripped Galveston and Corpus and all that to shreds. I don't know, but no, I don't think this one was as bad. Now, it did damage, but do you really blame that on the storm, or maybe it's the poor upkeep, or the decaying part of trees, or new land masses being cleared out that weren't cleared out last time? So did that change the way it picked up and whipped some winds in that area, or
like I wouldn't even say like Harvey was really that bad either. It was just the flooding in Houston.
That's what. Harvey was bad because, at least right here, because we had a pre-rain, and then we had the frontline rain, and then we had the wind, and then the trash side, and that's actually what shifted the house 8 to 10 inches over, and yes, that. But this last one, The rainstorm that we actually had before the hurricane actually probably did more damage in that town than this hurricane did. The hurricane just knocked the power out, was the inconvenience.
Yeah, I didn't see much.
That flooding that we got flooded that whole downtown part of that town.
Yeah. I didn't see much damage. All I really saw was like a lot of, piles of
Limbs and
limbs
stuff.
and
Yeah.
stuff, trees down. That was pretty much it.
We love Texas and most Texans around here. Well, thank you, Grumpy. Hey, we're a unique kind of people. We're an acquired taste. I give it that. I give people leeway. We're an acquired taste. We're not for everybody.
Right.
That's why we were our own country before we joined. Rescue our government did his bloodline showing he be king of Korea.
What?
Well, I guess you could call him a king now because he pretty much gets to run shit.
Mm-hmm.
Tomato.
Yep.
Tyrant, ruler, king, emperor, president, Kim Jong Un. I mean, they all have the same meaning over there.
Yeah.
Toughest gal I knew was from Texas. My ma.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a girl that was in a unit. I think she was from Texas. She was tough girl, and she was weird too.
The missus wants to know if you want to eat at Manny's before we start to do anything because they'll be closed tomorrow. She just looked it up.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can.
So
I haven't had lunch.
Okay, well then hell, we can go eat during this heat part.
Yeah.
And then we can.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been so bad if the cloud cover stayed, but then I showed up and it's like
Humidity too.
Yeah.
Rescue our government did his bloodline showing he would be king of Korea. Well, I get you.
Yeah.
He's a king now. So.
Yeah,
like raw oysters and lemon. Oh Lord, have mercy.
I know Garrett was asking about the truck a lot, but that's actually the rescue truck. I've got the lights in the truck, like they're not on. I've got I got all the packages in.
The dash, or you got grill?
I've got a light bar that goes on top. I've got that goes on the visor. Then I've got the grill. I've got the ones that go on the running boards. And the back glass, one that goes on the tailgate, and then two that go on the back passenger windows.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, because you gotta have 360.
Or Tex-Mex and Mark Cuban. Just Mark Cuban. Tex-Mex is good. You're just not from here, so it doesn't seem to fit. But
right.
This was a merging of the cultures.
Yeah, and I got the.
This is when the peanut butter fell into the chocolate kind of thing.
Yeah, Reese's. Where's Milkman? So speaking of Reese's, I need to write them a letter. I don't know if you've seen them, Rescued, that they released the Reese's medals. Have you seen it? Where it looks like a medal.
Oh no!
It's supposed to look like a medal. Well, it's false advertisement because when I opened it up, it just looked like a triangle stuck into a circle.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but on the outside, it had like little slits that made it look like an actual medal and ribbon. What did we miss?
Rank's asking Cherokee because he doesn't understand Cherokee types and caps. So then, and then G-Mo Merkel's like, don't think you're special, Rank. We yell at everybody.
Right. Yeah.
Cher Bear. Hey, what's up, Cher Bear? Afternoon. She said, "Oh, Mayhem, you got to rescues. You are so awesome."
Yep.
Whatever, Moose Man. Beans and chili. Yep.
Right. Beans and chili.
There's beans and chili. He's trying to say no beans and chili.
Yeah.
Depends on the chili, man.
I like beans and chili, but when I have chili dogs, I don't like to have the beans in it.
Right.
I like the meat.
Like
like
if
the
you're going to do cornbread and just a bowl, then you got beans and chili. If you're
Yep.
just going to do like a Frito pie or you're going to do it on your hot dog, then you just do chili. You don't want the beans. There's a time for beans and a not time.
Yep.
You just don't, but you don't get to claim the name chili and act like it's the one all be all. It's just that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
I missed that old commercial. Yeah. I unfriended you.
What? That's not how this
It
works.
works.
That's not how any of this
works. I posted to my wall.
I got more scars on my head than a stray dog. Chili to eat is different from hot dog chili.
Oh, don't worry about.
Well, yeah, one has beans in it and one
What?
wouldn't.
Yeah.
I was totally down.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I don't.
Kelly says, I'm feeling so lazy, it's too
Right.
hot.
It's too hot. Yeah.
Just sucks the energy out of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, imagine my disgust when I found navy beans and chili up here.
Oh.
Ooh, now, okay, yeah, where there's lines you shouldn't cross. It's kind of like spandex. There are limits. Navy beans and chili. That's you cross the line. This is what gives all beans and chili a bad name. This is why we can't have nice things.
Who put that in there?
Customer.
Who would put those in?
It's a whole different.
Ooh, yeah. Be like putting black eyed
that ain't
peas in
chili.
chili.
That is soup with meat sauce. I don't know what you even call that because I thought navy beans. Look, man, you just do navy beans. I mean, I guess you could call the navy bean soup. But that just means you had watery. I'm just not a. If you like drinking supper, I'm more of an eater, not a drinker.
You guys don't have to ask Rescue to ask me a question. I can see the chat.
Ask Mayhem if he got his radio put in.
No, not yet. It's on its way.
Ranch
be here
style
next
beans go in chili. Thank you, Bonnie. See, fellow Texan. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Fist bump. Like the low specified does. Fist bump. Boom, boom.
Yep. Beans, and you use full fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So you eat your beans at every meal.
That's it. Kind of like spandex. That's it. There are certain examples in life of just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
And navy beans and chili is one, and spandex at a certain size is one.
Or let's include that with leggings and yoga pants too, please.
Yeah. And dude, guys, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
The guys, this whole belt down there in your crotch area because you got some fucking condo unit hanging over the edge. It's like, holy shit, dude. Come on, man. We got to get this together. I get you got to have a little mower shed every now and then. Keep things in the shade while the sun's out. I get it. But, man, that ain't point overkill.
Speaking of mowers, is that guy just running over everything over there?
Yeah, pretty much. That corner over there.
I kept hearing, like, no, that's not how you mow, dude.
Carl still got the poster up on the wall. Got nobody over a size 5 short. I could not partake, gentlemen. For the record, I smoked a brisket for Thanksgiving, and every year since the Wyatt family requested. Oh yeah, briskets, man. Red meat. That's what built this country. It works. Red meat and potatoes. Parts are healthy.
Yeah.
I always thought it was more on the burping side because it's like it's not impolite. It's just good food. Or how that? No, it was you'd burp and then that's not bad manners. It's just good food.
Yeah. Compliments to the chef.
Yeah. They're just testing the tensile strength of that spandex. Well, they sure do. They exceed OSHA warning labels. I guarantee you that. Then. And especially when you watch some of them throwdowns that go down, in those grocery aisles, and it's like, first off, y'all shouldn't even have been allowed to enter the store like that. But to get down on the floor and do all this, this should be highly illegal.
Speaking of Walmart,
so much kid trauma, mental damage.
Yeah, Walmart definitely needs to implement a dress code. I think.
Parts are trap poop screaming for help.
Oh man, you ever heard the explanation why men snore? Because their balls fall over their butthole and creates a vapor lock.
Damn. Right, there you go, Moose. It's better to burp and taste it than to fart and waste it.
Yeah, and always remember, never trust a fart.
Make fun of Texas and obese women. I have to go clean the coop. Gonna suck hot and dusty. It's got to be done today. Well, don't suck the coop clean then. I'm not sure how to read that, Grumpy. I have to go clean the coop. Gonna suck hot and dusty. Well, maybe don't suck it. Maybe just get a broom and sweep shit out. It might work a little bit better that way. I don't know. Hey, but you do you, boo. Yeah. I will say, according to Fauci, do an N95 mask. It'll save everything. Put on 2, matter of fact.
Yeah. Well.
Alrighty, I now have 12-volt backup lighting in the main house. Woo-hoo, hell right. Yeah, Rabbit. That's what's up.
Cheer up, Grumpy. Bonnie says.
I know. Poor dude's gonna go suck hot, dusty shit out of a chicken coop. That just doesn't even begin to sound fun.
No, but I know what he's saying. I've done that whenever.
Oh yeah, I need to do it to that one, and I just haven't because it's so damn hot.
I hate doing it, especially like right before I go out on the road. Oh man, I feel terrible. Driving down the road, my body aches, and I'm just like, oh, I'm stuffed up. Oh. And I can smell the chicken coop, and every time I breathe, I'm like, what the hell is this?
No, the paper surgical masks are the magical ones. The more, the better. That's it. You got to stack them deep.
Oh, what did they say last time? What you could wear 3 of them? Is that what it was?
Dude, yeah, it got so retarded. It was like, there's no way. Who's even in the fucking footage room watching this going, this is probably a bad idea. I mean, it's like, wow, man, y'all just like created this. You pumped it out there. You put it on replay, and you even said it. And it's like, how is this happening?
I didn't
There's shit in the water.
I did enjoy watching some of those videos where people were getting creative with the 2 masks, where they put it on the top and they put it on the bottom so they could open their mouth to eat.
Yeah.
That was creative. That was great. I liked it. But it was still stupid.
You need a concrete scraper, Grumpy, screw the broom. A wet bandana. I'm erasing all memory of the last 10 minutes. It'll come back in your nightmares, Carl.
Yep. They'll probably even know the timestamp for it, too.
475. Spandex, head to toe. Oh, Carl. They'd be like, wait, what the hell? Oh, my God. I woke up in a cold sweat.
Yep. Yeah, I find some of those big truck drivers, they're interesting, man. They really are. They'll park like as close to the truck stop as they can. They'll be in front of me in McDonald's, and I'm just going there to get like a sweet tea, you know. And they're like, I'll take a Big Mac with extra sauce and chicken nuggets. And a large fry with extra salt and a Diet Coke because I'm on the diet. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're on a diet.
Go by the fountain, drink, and fill up the 3-gallon cup.
Right.
And go climb right back in the truck and won't get out.
Like my mug.
Those are the pricks that park in the damn gas lane too, because they're too fucking lazy. Because you don't want to walk that lot. So it's like, I'm just going to park right here.
Right.
Yo, man, you know what? Some of us just want fuel and get the hell up out of Dodge.
And they think that they think they're slick too, because they'll go to the island that's like the furthest, but not too far. They're like, well, nobody's gonna want to come to this one.
Oh wow! Grumpy said, "Did you hear the Ninth Circuit ruled yesterday that the COVID shots are not vaccines. They said the facts prove they aren't. Oh yeah, Ron Johnson, man, Ron Johnson out of Wisconsin. That dude, he's been the champion. I mean, I get it. Rand Paul's been going at Fauci because of the shit, but as far as the jabs and that forced mandate and the damage to people and shit, Ron Johnson, man, that dude's been going around to towns doing small town halls because they literally just silenced him.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know. I figured I'd just go ahead and share that little clip of his and thought, I don't know, we'll just see what YouTube does.
Well, that's why I have a problem when some people talk about like, the medical personnel.
Oh hell yeah, Reddit.
They're upset with the medical personnel because there was no pushback, and I'm like, you do realize there was pushback on all social media and everything. There were doctors, nurses, all that were pushing back against the narrative. But the problem was you probably didn't see it because it got suppressed.
It wasn't enough, though.
Yeah.
I'll say that. And actually, my biggest disappointment was all the fire departments.
Mm-hmm.
Every damn battalion chief, fire chief, captain, lieutenant, everybody should have been coming out going, this is not right.
Mm-hmm.
This is wrong. But it's the funding, man. That's why I say the word FEMA about, I can get a little cheap ass 3% loan with FEMA and fix the house. And it's like, yeah, but do you realize, that's what changes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Thomas Massey says, that's when you put the pin on,
right,
it's like you're putting on Precious and it'll change you into Gollum.
Yeah.
Because then you're in their pocket.
Yeah. Action, not just.
Wait, what? Mayhem is there? Yeah, Actions. What's up? By the way, happy birthday, young man.
Oh, happy birthday.
Mystic Bunny Lady. Afternoon.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Thank God you're not in a zoo.
Grumpy says, I'm out. Don't believe the hype. Do your own research and go live a life done for you.
Yeah.
Right on, Grumpy. Vote local.
Yep. I agree. Vote. Get involved locally, too. School board meetings.
That's, to me, that's where we got it. We've got, I don't know how, and I don't know how you get there.
Right.
But what I can see as a solution is if you have neighborhoods come back, towns come back to a common collective of right and wrong. And then acknowledging these are elected officials that are supposed to be honoring your wishes. Right. You're electing them into that. But it's that mindset, man. And it's trying to get through, because it's like, the whole media didn't just come up with Orange Man bad. I think there was another part to their spin on the other side to keep people from just acknowledging that, because it's the power of the voice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And those of you that may not know, you could become a sheriff. You don't have to have law enforcement experience.
This is true.
You don't have
you can be on the school board. You ain't got to be an educator.
Board. Yeah.
Hell, you can be, I don't know if you're counties, because that's another thing too, is also learn about where you're at and don't listen to just anybody on YouTube, because people keep talking in general terms, like everywhere is like where they are. And you just need to look at yours and see, do you guys have a tax assessor? Do you have county commissioners?
Yeah.
Do you have precinct, commissioners? Because almost all those are just elected positions, which means anybody can do them. You just got to go gather the voices, And I don't know. Got to bring America back.
Yeah. Maybe that should be the slogan. Bring America back.
BAB.
Yep. BAB.
Not a HOA.
No. Oh, screw HOAs. I hate HOAs.
They try to have one here. Because there was a property owners association for quite a few decades from the beginning, but it wasn't viewed or treated like things are looked at nowadays. Once again, that's one of them things that got abused.
Right.
That was just saying, look, man, you know what? Yeah, but we don't want you to have a damn pig farm or a ranch right up here in the middle. We want people to have kind of a country place to come do your garden, do chickens, whatever. So it was always real limited. Dude, it's like $10 a year shit. So I mean, it was never meant to be a money maker. It was never meant to be the one all be all. because the community pitched in. Like when a storm come through like this, it would have been everybody in the neighborhood gathering up at the bridge to pull the shit out with the lawnmowers and tractors or what trucks or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Nowadays, you have a bunch of people that are used to sitting on. Well, who's going to fix that?
Yeah,
You're supposed to get the hell up and be a part of the world, man. It ain't just all a free ride,
right?
You know. But it's a different bunch now. Anyway, it expired, and then there were people that came up from down on the south side of Houston, and they tried to play this little shuck and jive thing about, oh no, we've reinstituted. Dude, you can't reinstitute shit. When it expires, you have to reapply. Means you're gonna have to gather all the people together. You got to vote on this shit. You just don't get to pick up this little.
Yeah.
So they just leave me alone. They know how I feel. It's like, don't pull in my driveway and say a word. You're not gonna like that response.
I've seen some of those videos on YouTube about like the surprise HOAs where it's
have you seen that latest one? There was one that went around where the dude's at the Ring doorbell or something. He's saying, well, you need to give me a key. We need a key. That's
yeah.
And then I've got a locksmith right here.
Yeah.
Apparently that was just a skit.
Yeah. But
shit like that probably does happen, especially like in places like Florida. And
I like that. I like that
California.
one. It's the same one, and he starts walking up. He had like a broken leg or something. He comes up and he's like she opens up the door and hits him with one of those powdered.
That is awesome, book girl.
What?
She said, I just requested Yomi's Parks books from my local library. I think I watched her once on a C-SPAN book TV. Thanks for the recommendation. Oh man, her story is like, if you would need a reminder of just the things we do have here, is listen to her story, where what she came from.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Current county population is 400K, will be 800K by 2040. People do not want to be in our HOA. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Mystic said their HOA doesn't do anything though.
My HOA doesn't want to do anything at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wait. Mystic says they just built 2 huge developments around our quiet little subdivision. They expect our county population will double again by 2040. If you don't mind me asking what state you're in, Mystic, and if you don't want to say, totally understand. It's totally cool. My county is 50,000 is my county.
I'm a little bit cooler now, like this. Half backwards.
Whatever, kiss off. She says, I don't approve of political jokes. I've seen too many of them get elected. This coming from the woman who voted Fetterman in. I'm just checking with you, girl.
Yeah. Hush.
There you go, Bonnie. See, I tried to pull that up there too on her mom. A self-appointed HOA tried pulling that on my mom. We went to courthouse and it expired in 2002. Central Florida. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I will say it seems like Florida has a shitload of HOAs.
Yeah, that's where most of the videos you see on YouTube.
It's either that or it's the West Coast.
Yeah.
And it's like, man.
And it's...
So see what that says, and I'm not insulting nobody from there, but I'm just saying, see that we should have, like, the populist society should have started to see that when those kind of organizations started to develop.
Right.
Because that's that little bit of freedom for security shit. Oh, well, no, we have an HOA. That'll make sure everything looks nice. That'll make sure everything's safe. We'll have a secure gate up there. And yeah, this will be safer. So what did you really do? You really did the definition. You gave up the freedom to do what you want to do in your yard for that little bit of security that you now felt with a gate and lights and a little patrol going around.
Yeah.
And we should have recognized it from the first time that got brought up. Going, man, that sounds kind of like the shit, of giving up some fucking freedom for security. I don't know about all that. But see, we didn't. It was handy. We went for it. And I don't think it was because it was some psychic deal that intentionally caused people to. It's kind of like a damn ice machine on your refrigerator. Why? Is it too lazy to load the ice trays? Did you just notice how well? That's a convenience, though, right? And that's how they get you, convenience. It's a corporate world.
Uh, hey, did you see the video of the guy that he got fined for having he had like two or three like the little short pine trees, and they were all brown, and they started giving him like all these violations because it was brown. So and he was supposed to like remove it, and he's like, I ain't removing it. So he went down to Walmart and bought a bunch of green spray paint, spray painted all of them green.
There you go.
He was like, that'll teach them.
It's green. Now, what's the
Green.
problem? I could watch HOA videos, getting wrecked videos all day long. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. My HOA cannot impose fines for anything, so it's kind of a joke, but I'm glad. Yeah, see, I don't know, man. I don't really agree with HOAs because to me, a HOA, it's kind of like a union.
Mm-hmm.
People are handing over the power that you can do all yourself anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think about it, an HOA is just saying, you know what, I'll pay these dues, and then now these few people here, they can handle things. Well, that's kind of what we gripe about the government doing now,
Mm-hmm.
is them doing it. So in reality, it's just get that community together, and you get the petitions or the whatever the legal way in that area to address things, and you get all those names, and you end up with 40,000 names, 100,000 names, whatever. Then there's a legal bar that gets met. And so, and it doesn't need just an HOA board title behind it. It just the numbers of people in this community said this. Here's the petition. They all signed saying this. That has power. Serious ass power. Matter of fact, if D Dog was here, he could probably remind me of what town that was, township up north. After all this shit's gone crazy, and the way some of these places have gone crazy trying to spend as much money as they can because they're greedy as shit and they're crooked. Well, hell, this township got together and they went in there and fired the whole damn people.
Yeah.
And just fired them all. So, because they took back their community, their area. That's what it takes. I mean, I don't necessarily like talking to people, but you know what? If we're going to talk about just some of, hey, are you on? You're okay with this being taxed? They're looking at taxing us doing this stuff. Mm-hmm. No, just that conversation. Where are you willing to sign this, saying we don't agree with this bill 123 that's doing this? Yeah, I don't agree with that. Then you just collectively and slowly you get people back involved. I don't know. Anyway, there's my preaching. My HOA has rules to just keep it nice, since technically we are in close quarters.
Mm.
See, but that's relying on a group of people to enforce something that should, if that society, that community as itself doesn't take self pride and self respect to keep their stuff clean, then that's just having a group of people isn't really necessarily going to change it. It just creates turmoil. The key is to get the community back into giving a shit about their place, and then they'll be willing to keep it up. And what's up, Best Life? Sorry, I just saw you coming in.
Here to keep junk cars out of the yard.
No HOA here. I'm the queen bee.
Yeah. Remember, he doesn't like that word.
Yeah,
so he won't say it out loud.
No. And there might be times I slip, but I will regret it when I do it.
Yeah.
It's here to keep junk cars out of the yard and rainbow paint jobs on houses. However, they be about campaign signs. The subdivision is small enough that we can just be nice. See, that's almost like that part liberal. It's like, well, yeah, you can do that, but you can't do that.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why can't you just have freedom of speech? If you want to endorse and say, you know what, I back this person, you ought to be able to do that. It's your yard. If you want to put the little dude walking behind the donkey with the cart, you ought to be able to do that. If you want to put the inflatable cow in the yard, you ought to be able to do that. It's your yard. You're the one that paid for it,
right?
Worked it, take care of it. This is we don't relinquish nothing.
I want to know, did they really have, like in some HOAs, did they have those rules where your grass has to be like a certain
Oh
time.
yeah, you have to maintain a certain manicured spot. Your house has to be maintain a certain appearance.
I don't agree
Your
with
hedges
that.
have to be trimmed. I mean, that's because it's all for the show. It's the cosmetic look.
Yeah.
And to me, when you're asking for enforcement, then you're asking for pushback, which means you're going to create turmoil.
Mm-hmm.
That's just 2 + 2 = 4.
Right. Right. I mean, I can understand you want to have a nice, neat, neighborhood.
Well, see,
You
this
don't
is when
want,
people need to get balls, though,
yeah,
Mayhem, because if it's like if everybody right here all maintained and pretty much kind of kept things where they were visibly nice,
Yeah.
and there you go, okay. And then one person moves in and just says, hell no, man, I'm making that the salvage yard.
right,
Well, maybe you ostracize his ass.
yeah,
Maybe then you don't communicate with him.
right,
Make him feel shunned. And that might sound bad to some people. Oh, and it's like, whatever, this is how it works.
right,
But we somehow on the righteous side, we're willing to just give so much tolerance that we just let this shit, and then we sit here and complain about how I got there, and it's because we didn't hold those people accountable. We fell for that. Don't judge others. Let those without sin cast the first stone. Okay, well, first off, I'm not judging nobody's soul.
Mhm.
Judgment's not my call.
right,
However, it does say I'm supposed to hold my fellow man accountable.
right, yep.
I'm supposed to hold myself accountable. Yeah. Well, if I don't have the balls to look at that dude and go, man, I think it's a shitty deal that you stacking all that crap up just like that, or you can at least put a fence around that.
Right.
And you get the, F you, no, well, then you know what? Then that's a zero existence, zero respect.
Right.
Hope you don't need anything because you ain't getting shit.
Right.
It's like that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just too much of an asshole. I wonder which school board was that, Rabbit. Oh, let's see what did the Rabbit say. I seen one where they gave the school board a choice of resigning or being charged with child porn in the schools. Oh yeah, what was that? That was some judge.
No, that was the mayor.
Oh, it was the mayor that had talked to he had talked to the attorney.
Yep.
And told them that I'll give you the choice to resign or I'm filing charges.
Yep.
For the stuff that you're showing these kids as pornography. And I want to say,
I can't remember where it was.
I want to say it was a Florida town, but it might not have been.
It might have been. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know. Rabbit's the smart one. It'll come to him. He'll remember.
Yeah.
There you go. See, I told you he was the smart one in the bunch. Hey, Firefly Farm. Afternoon.
Okay.
The mayor of Hudson, Ohio, is calling for the resignation of the entire Board of Education after high school seniors were assigned a controversial book with writing assignments.
Yep.
Yep. And there's the NBC News article.
Yeah.
So there you go. Book. Rabbit's got the link up for the NBC News story on it.
Yeah.
2 + 2 + 2 = 2. No dentist.
Is that Common Core man?
Wrong channel, dentist. I think that's one of the, what is it, Young Turks or something, probably kind of channel.
Yep.
Isn't that the one with the one dude and the chick, and it's like a TYT or something?
Yeah,
and
user and
say some of the. Now she's kind of starting to have a hard time spitting out some of the stupid shit that she used to say because it's like it's kind of coming. It's like, yeah, you're kind of finding that hard.
I think she's starting to realize it's all stupid.
That she's been full of shit.
Yeah, I think she's starting to realize it, but she has to do it.
I'm the smart one in this bunch. We're all doomed. But that's okay. Yeah. At least we have somebody when they land and say, take me to your leader, we can say Rabbit Coyote.
He's over there. Well, I know right now if they were like, it came down, they're like, take us to your leader, we'll be like, we don't have one.
Shit, no, man. Don't tell them dipshit, because when they get there, they're going to be pissed off and come back for revenge.
They're going to be,
hey, yo, dude, you told us that was your leader. You're a moron. We're getting the death ray.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, they're actually already here. So,
yeah.
What is it? They're watching us from the South Pole.
Yeah.
Or no?
Well, no.
So wait, is it the Nazis in the South Pole and the aliens have the base in the North Pole, or is it the Nazis in the North Pole and the aliens are in the South Pole?
I don't know.
Or are
Maybe
the
they
Nazis the aliens?
Yeah, they could have been mixed together.
Well, that's racist.
It is. It is terribly racist. Tell me when you figure it out. Aliens. I don't know. I've heard some rumors that that the one in the White House is possibly an alien.
No way, man. There's no way some species that did interstellar, intergalactic travel, and that's a fucking byproduct of it. There's just no.
That might be a byproduct of like interracial.
That might have been the scrapings on the mixing table or some shit when they went for the gene pool, and that's what we got.
Yeah, they're like, yep, leave him here.
Wait, did you just drop that one on the ground? Yep, and let's go ahead. Oh, here, get that. Go ahead, mix it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Potato Head. Yep, there we go. Put him in there. Do. I have a list right now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man, to this day, it runs through my mind. The most cringy one was that whole little rally bullshit after the debate with Jill, and that look he had on his face, like some little just kid, man. It's almost like he was like a 9-year-old, and mommy was telling him he just did an awesome job helping her or something. And she's like, "You did it, Joe.
Oh yeah,
you answered every question." I'm like, "Holy shit, dude! This is the shit I would tell my fucking 6-year-old when they had come home from kindergarten. What the hell is this?" Still the most cringiest shit I can think of.
My favorite was when he was at the podium and he's like, 4 more years. Pause.
Right. Dude, he just he's so disconnected, man.
Quiet part out loud.
Well, then what would we got now? We've got Zelensky was Putin and Harris was Trump. Because he went to introduce Zelensky and called him Putin, and then whenever he was talking about Kamala Harris, he mentioned his VP Trump.
You know what I realized with Joe Biden though, like, is you can't come up with a good drinking game.
Oh no, dude, you'll die of alcohol poisoning.
You'll either die of alcohol poisoning, or one I came up with, okay, you take a drink every time he tells the truth, then you won't be drunk at all.
Yeah, you might as well don't even bother buying the liquor. It's a waste of money.
There's no fun drinking game with him. Come on, we got to have a president that has like we could do a fun drinking game with.
Why do you think that they would have wanted to watch? It's weird when you think about it. Negative numbers plus their counterpart cancel each other out, just like matter and antimatter. Holy crap, Dennis. See, now that's going to go into that gravity, anti-gravity thing, and you can't, there is no gravity.
Yeah.
So you can't have anti-gravity, but they'll accept anti-gravity, but they don't accept the gravity.
Right.
And it's like, really? She's abusing him. Probably. Yeah. I mean, that's her sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. It's a tit for tat because, decades ago, I'm sure that he was the one doing the abusing because she was the younger one. Now the tides have turned and he's Dementia Joe, and now she gets to return the favor.
Right.
So 2 peas in the pod. They need to go to Rikers or Guantanamo.
Let me tell you about loss. I remember when I lost my house due to a kitchen fire.
Once Biden is out, she will have to take care of him 24/7 by herself. Well, no, because they'll have Secret Service. But see, I'm telling you, man, it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't either somehow the mental shit kicks in, so he has to step down and she steps up, or might even have the Epstein moment kind of thing, and then she's going to step in to carry on for Joe.
Yeah.
That way they can keep that donated money. They can keep in that power position because that family's done raked in millions of dollars, and they know their shit's been disclosed, dude. They've had hearings on the details of those, the emails and letter exchanges, bank statements, the whole shebang. So You don't keep there. If anybody is all in or done, it's them. That family, because then there's family members that are also in that ain't even got no presidential immunity shit. They just like his brother. Just that's just John Q. Citizen, homie. You're as soon as they're out of that office, fair game. Anti-gravity is just a vacuum. I know that shit sucks. Or at least been my experience with it. Off that roof when it used to be on stilts, off of some poles, out of some trees, off of some containers. Yeah, me and Gravity have had several conversations, and every damn one of them suck. So you might be onto something. Can't trick me into doing math. It's the weekend. Damn, Carl, and I was that close. They're both too old. Even DJT mistook Maria for Eugene Carroll and Nancy Pelosi with Nikki Haley. You got to put up better candidates next time. Well, hopefully we can. If he'll get in, he can start the ball rolling in the right direction, and enough people do start to kind of go, you know what, this could work, and they start electing more Thomas Massey type people, and then we start planning on who's going to take his place. That's why people that think, oh, Trump isn't going to solve it. Man, he's not supposed to.
Yeah.
This country isn't supposed to run off of one person's call. So it's not going to be fixed by one person's call. No. He just needs to start the ball in the right direction. Maybe it's anti-attraction. But that could be true now, Dennis. Secret Service doesn't change diapers. That they talk about.
Yeah, that we know of.
Who knows what happens behind closed doors?
Right.
Have to be honest, Australian people are laughing so hard. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't, if it didn't affect the country I live in directly, I'd be laughing too. But considering that's the dude that does have access to the nuclear football, he is the dude who they stick a piece of paper in and say, here you go, Joe, sign this. And he signs it. So there's a whole batshit crazy level of radical people that are trying to spin this country upside down. And he's just signing away.
You like him a lot, don't you?
Maybe an age cap for president. I don't know, man, because it's like, I don't know. You know what? Maybe we ought to do like Trump just got through suggesting. Trump just suggested that they both go down and take a cognitive test and do it in the open for the public to see. And then he even recommended that ought to be a required test for any presidential candidate. Maybe we ought to do that. But then again, if we just pay attention to people, we can actually start to see the character of the person. And then we also know to steer away from some people. You should have been taught that in grade school science. Oh, what? Oh, I was, man. Hell, see, that's back when we taught real shit, the real theories, the real physics, and the real shit that we actually based everything else off of. And that's the stuff I remember seeing. That's why I don't really compute with this new off left way. And it's ironic because the people that'll promote that will tell you how they understand the whole Mockingbird and CIA, PSYOP and all that, but they don't think that anything they've heard is a PSYOP. It's like, oh, so the PSYOP is only one way. Yeah. There's power coming. That's a good sign. Yeah, I know that they were still waiting on power down that way. There's a road. Yeah, if you go down that way a little bit before you get to the lake, there's a little road that branches and goes that way. Mm-hmm. And they were still waiting, but they also had some pretty big trees that came down. Definitely, yeah. That old con is not legit. This whole thing is flipping insane. We do not vote for this voter. Oh no, they stole it. And America will either wake up and went, wait a minute, man, we need to stand up and make our voice heard, or they'll be convinced that it doesn't matter and they'll sit on the sidelines. And I could only. What's sad is they won't be like the first ones in the food line.
Yeah.
And he's living all over Mayhem. Oh yeah. Mayhem done made a friend, son. Oh damn, Sophie's gonna go live in 30 minutes with some kind of zucchini bread or something. The woman's gonna do some kind of visual teaser.
Right?
Man, when she's baking that bread, you just want to take that loaf of bread and cut a slice and then reach over and just grab a big old swab of butter and just.
Oh.
Now this is the part I usually say, and then somebody goes, "Ew," because she's not a milk person. But see, that's you get that cold glass of milk, that hot buttered up bread, son.
Yeah.
That's like the shiz in it. Look at the vicious dog go after poor Mayhem.
Right?
2.5 hours. Oh, actually, rank for it to cut. I'm actually probably fixing to shut it down because we'll probably go eat. Now we can go ahead and have a good little meal, and then we'll come back and
Boudin.
because hell, there ain't no time limit on this shit. Well, we can do this shit at night for that matter. It ain't like gotta be all quiet. She ain't working tomorrow, and nobody else is. So it's Sunday tomorrow.
Yep.
So I'm sorry. I will if we go. Matter of fact, what I might do is go charge this up because I am down to 40%. I'll go charge this up while we're eating, and so we might can go live tonight. We'll light a fire and we might can go live.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Stack up some of these limbs and stuff.
Come. Who's your cook?
Vicious pit bull.
Oh, he's so vicious. He's so
vicious pit bull. That's Rudy the Ree. Hey, can somebody post Sophie's link? I think it's listed like zucchini bread or something. Would somebody grab that and then Rankle? He'll know. Is that the link to it, Kiss Off, or is that the link to Ranks? Okay, there we go. Rabbit, there's the link. So that'll be Sophie's in 30 minutes. Zucchini bread, I think, is what it popped up and said.
I'm gonna get you, boy. I'm gonna get you.
Right, Carl? That's it. Rudy gave him the seal of approval.
Oh, come here. Hey, no, you give it to me.
Bring it here.
Bring
Let's see. Rudy, bring it here. No, get the stick. Get the stick. You're standing on it now. There. Yeah, get the stick.
That one.
Get it. Here. Come here. Yeah, there you go.
Good boy. Good boy. Sit.
He's used to his bone. He got a bone about that big that he gnaws on.
Yeah.
And son, sometimes he gets that boy and he pops that jaw just right. And you can
hear it.
You can hear that like, oh yeah, that's that vicious part.
Yeah.
Because he'll be working it, it's like crack. And it's like, oh yeah. Garrett says, let's go raid Sophie.
Yep, there you go.
It's the link to the cooking show. There you go. Link said, I need dinner ideas. Hey, that woman is a cooker. She's one of those cookers. She cooks. I wish they'd come back and do the canning thing again. That was kind of always cool to watch, man. That was always, I don't know. It's kind of like watching the cooking channel, but you know the cookers kind of thing. So, yeah. Crock pot rank. Well, yeah. Now I tell you, that's kind of one of our favorites. Our favorites is we take like a chuck roast or something, and we'll put it down in the crock pot, and then we just put like chunks of potatoes, some chunks of butter, some carrots, some green peppers, and then you just turn it on and leave it on all night. And then once it starts to do the juice, you just kind of stir it every now and then, and let that cook all evening and night and throughout the day, and then the next day at supper. But that stuff is just
Yeah.
like the shiznit.
What?
Oh, you mean crock in the pot? Well, he is an Aussie,
Mm-hmm.
so it's probably roux. It's roux in the pot. Not you, Rudy. Don't worry, buddy.
No,
Not Rudy
not you.
Roux.
Not you.
This is the Aussie Roux.
Yeah.
Although if they seen you, they might try to eat you too. I don't
Is there
know,
something on your
Aborigine or
Why are you limping?
oh well, he licks them,
Yeah.
and he'll lick them until his pad gets tender.
Oh, okay.
I got sucked into I Bring It Every Day's channel the other day. I wanted to start knitting. Hawk is live too on 25. My stupid computer crashed. For fuck's sakes, this has been a bad month. Went to go get the 16-year-old. His license and the structure didn't upload the certificate of completion, so couldn't get it. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Man, what the letdown, too, because I bet he was stoked.
Mm-hmm.
Potter pan meals is my thing. The kids had me make them enchilada pie again last night. Oh, there you go, Miss Bonnie. She does this now. She will do some cream of mushroom, cream of potato, sliced potatoes, and sometimes she takes ground beef, and sometimes she'll add bacon and like a layer of cheese, and she bakes that in the oven. Don't really know what we just call it the dish, and it's kind of good stuff. He was so mad. I bet he was all stoked, like, yeah, I did that. Okay, I'm gonna go get it. And then it's like, wait, what? And they didn't have. Oh man, because it's like totally out of your control. Nothing you can do, and somebody done dropped the ball.
Yep.
It's one of those. I was that close. I was that close.
Yeah. I had it in my hands, and it slipped out.
And all because somebody didn't go click
Right.
upload.
Right.
Not even like it was a complicated job.
Yeah.
It's just clicking the button, and it was probably like blue or red saying upload,
Yeah.
and so it's just.
You had one job. You had one job.
Ever had guano bonzoi?
Well,
No,
isn't
because
that shit?
I was going to say, I'm sorry if it has guano in it, then that's you
that
done
shit. Isn't
sounds like stuff you'd put in your fucking garden.
it? I think guano is another name for that shit.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's guano
No.
is batshit.
No. Why would you want to have guano?
Porcupine balls is like that, but with rice instead of potatoes. Oh, okay.
Guano loco? Well, okay, I'm getting confused now.
Guano loco, batshit loco,
Yeah.
batshit crazy, loco la cabeza.
How much is 24? Oh,
What are we at? We're at 3:00. Been 2.5 hours. So yeah. Hey, we're gonna go eat.
yeah.
And
This says ghetto Fortnite comes in.
so is that the ghetto that plays Fortnite, or is that somebody totally different? You think?
Well, that's not the game Fortnite. Because the game Fortnite is spelled differently.
Oh.
Fortnite.
Oh,
Or that Fortnite. That means. Where's that? Like Fortnite ago.
well, what's up, ghetto Fortnite?
Yeah. Hello.
And there's rank with some of that Aussie kangaroo talk or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'll go put another Barbie
Y'all have
on
a great visit and enjoy this day. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. Yep. Gonna go eat a little bit of Cajun food, some etouffee and some boudin, and then we're gonna come back and cool off a minute, and then we're probably gonna try to knock out a little something.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't be bringing you a doggy bag back. I'll eat it all. Last time I ordered too much, so I did have a doggy bag.
All righty. Well, I think we're out of here.
Yeah.
So, what's up? Later, Mystic, everybody. Hey, y'all make it a good day. Choice is up to you. You're the one that gets to decide. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make a good day of it. Peace out, everybody.
I ain't here tomorrow. If the good Lord says it's my time to go, I don't see that morning sunset. There's some things I need for you to know. The truck is yours if you want it. It'll run forever if you treat it right. When you think of me on some back road, that's because I'm right there by your side. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
And y'all make it a good day. Of course, it's up to
Don't
you.
let life turn bitter. Don't be ashamed to bow your head. Take it easy on the liquor. Remember what it did to your granddad. Yeah, you're gonna get your heart broke. But a couple of tears don't make you weep. Gonna find that girl God made just for you. Knows what he's doing, wait and see. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
What's up, Mr. William Rocksteady? Hey, y'all make it a good day. Remember, you're capable of doing anything you put your mind to. Make it a good day. Of course, it's up to you. Appreciate y'all being here. Peace out, everybody. We might see you later on. Little Mayhem in Alamo.
Keep the shotgun in the family. Raise your babies by the book. And keep my picture in your wallet. Keep your car keys on a hook. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Please don't ever forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
Peace out, everybody.